Have you raised the full $300 million needed to fund your ballroom? And how much specifically are you donating to this construction project?
I think $350 million. All donor money and money that we put up. We've raised. It's going to be. It's going to cost right in the neighborhood of $300 million. It's been expanded and made absolutely. It'll be the most beautiful ballroom anywhere in the world, I think.
And how much specifically are you donating to it personally?
How much am I donating? I won't be able to tell you until I finish, but I'll donate whatever's needed. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he's a big donor, a big charity guy, loves to donate money. Also, the beginning of that video is him saying they had secured it. And then at the end, he says, I'll give whatever I have to. Why do you have to give anything if you've already got the money? And also now it's 300 million, but they've raised 350 million. They originally said it would cost 150 million. This thing is going to end up costing $1 billion. Let's just be very clear about that, because he knows he can keep just draining these wealthy donors of money because they want to bribe him. And this is a great unlimited way to do it. They can't donate, like, let's bring up the list of donors, okay? How do you get to 300 million? Well, you do it with some rich people like the Winklevoss twins and Palantir and Microsoft and Meta and HP and Google and Hard Rock International. That one seems a bit weird, but you get your Coinbases, your Apples, your Amazons, T-Mobile, Union Pacific, basically a bunch of wealthy individuals and businesses. And they can only give Donald Trump so much money for his campaign or whatever. But they can give 10 million, 50 million, $100 million if they want to for this. It is unlimited bribery. And do you think Donald Trump cares where the money goes? If it's going to his campaign or if it's going to this? This is the thing that we were already told is his highest priority anyway. And so if you're Mark Zuckerberg, you can hand over $100 million of fully legalized bribes, and in return you get God only knows what, but you're damn sure gonna get something. Because Donald Trump is not only the most openly corrupt president we've ever had, he's doing laps on all of the rest of them combined. And this is just, again, it's the single biggest way to get around campaign finance laws that I think we've ever seen. Massive, uncontrolled, and thus far, completely opaque corruption, because you don't even get to know how much they're giving. Even though, if it's so charitable and so patriotic, why is it being hidden? And after all, it's our building, right? It's our government. So why don't we get to know how much the Winklevosses have given for this thing? And so, Brett, this thing is just so dirty. I really do think, like, people are gonna say I'm crazy. 500 million, I think they're gonna shoot past 500 million. I think it's gonna be closer to $1 billion by the end than 500 million. Donald Trump clearly believes that he's gonna be living in this place for a lot longer than 3 more years. I'll say that. What do you make of it?
Like, it's so obvious. Everything about this is so wildly obvious. And what's worse is it's a fancy ballroom. Yeah. Like, it's so on the nose. You can give unlimited money to Donald Trump for a vanity passion project. And already he's like ended investigations. He's deregulated industries for his donors. He's given ambassadorships to randos who donated to him and have been friends to him. He has essentially, and even in this process, he's gonna give giveaways to whatever contractors he hires. 100%. This is like what you would come up with if you were a bad writer for an on-the-nose thing for a president to do that is literally, it's not like a shell corporation somewhere out there. It's the Trump wing of the White House. And not just so he can have a thing to like do some to do business or like have money. It's so that people can meet and party in a place you're not invited to, so they can glad hand each other and come up with new ways to give each other stuff.
Yeah.
And what's worse is the people who support this could have used $100, $200, $300 billion of help. $300 million of help. Like Obama played golf. I don't think I should pay for that personally. I think he should play golf when he's done with being president. I think they all should play golf when they're done being the president. But like, this is a Trump real estate project. And Trump and every real estate project balloons and grows in how freaking expensive it gets. I just don't, like with this one, I don't know what to say or do in this scenario, especially because all these other people who do support him are like, yo, dude, like I don't know, there's all these secret bits of corruption in the deep state where we need to go into the basement that doesn't exist of a pizza parlor so we can find out where the corruption is and the horrible stuff. Meanwhile, Donald Trump is hiding the Epstein files and glad-handing billionaires like the frickin' Winklevosses so he can build a giant wing on the White House to do more corruption in.
Yeah. And I mocked the very concept of right-wing populism, the idea that he was a populist, and some people thought I was crazy, but this is what it is in practice. This is what it is. It's the most elitist presidency we've ever had, and the Democrats better run on this stuff.